Missie, the Soothsaying Dog. When Mildred Probert, a former Denver pet store owner, now retired, inherited Missie, a sickly brown Boston Terrier puppy, she hoped to restore him to health. It took her 5 years, but eventually the little terrier's extraordinary talents emerged. One day, while Mrs. Probert was walking with Missie, she passed a woman with her little son. Probert asked the child how old he was, who was evidently too shy to answer, so it was the mother who said he was 3 years old. As she was trying to persuade him to say 3, Missie spontaneously barked 3 times. Everyone laughed at the coincidence, but it was later seen that it was not just a coincidence. In fact, it was discovered that Missie was able to answer many questions by barking, and in particular to solve arithmetic problems. It also became apparent that the dog could even predict the future. Missie's real moment of glory was on New Year's Eve 1965, when she was interviewed by radio station KTLN. New York City was paralyzed by a transportation strike, and shopkeepers were experiencing this contingency with concern. And so the announcer asked Missie when the unrest would end, phrasing the question in such a way that the beast could respond with a number of barks. Missie replied by barking that the date of the solution would be January 13th, and that was the exact date of the end of the strike. The little dog also successfully predicted the outcome of that year's World Championship. Sometimes Missie would provide some very unexpected information. On September 10, 1965, Probert was visited by an acquaintance of hers who was pregnant. Since Missie had often predicted childbirth dates, the two women consulted her. Missie answered, September 18th. The pregnant woman shook her head since, as she explained to the hostess, the delivery was scheduled by cesarean section for October 6th. She became even more skeptical when Missie declared that the baby would be born at 9 p.m., since her obstetrician did not work at night. But everything unfolded as had been foretold by Missie. She was unexpectedly struck with labor on the 18th and was rushed to the hospital, where the baby was born at 9 p.m. sharp. Missie's career as a paranormal protagonist did not last very long. She choked on a piece of cake and died in May 1966. Walt Disney was planning to make a film about her miraculous life.